Okay, welcome to the Rust Devblog video. Devblog
Devblog.
on tea stains. We've already tried to do this once, and because I'm a fuck up, it didn't work very well because apparently my mic was off.
And for once, you can't just fucking blame me.
Suck a dick.
You
Anyway,
suck a fucking dick.
so what we are going to be doing today, we are playing Rust Alpha. It's called Rust Experimental on basically every video that we found of it on YouTube, and even those are precious few, so we have taken it upon ourselves to create some videos on the subject of the devblogs, which are weekly updates to the game.
And we're calling it Rust Alpha because, you know, apparently that's what it's called on Steam.
Yes, that's what Steam calls it, and everybody else calls it Rust Experimental. Fuck them, they're dicks. You guys are lovely, just kidding. But anyways, I'm sure you're wonderful human beings, but change the fucking title of your videos to the actual name of the game.
Oh boy.
On an entirely different and slightly less sour note, there are a couple things that we're going to be talking about today. This is for Devblogs 50 and 51. We originally were going to do this last week when 50 came out, but we suck dicks. Actually, the week before last week, because we suck an extra load of dicks.
Oh god, I was so bombed when we're like, hey, yeah, let's record. And then 3 hours later when I get home from work, it's like, hey, no, I don't want to.
I just did a meth, and I don't know where my limbs are.
I'll take one sleep, please.
Exactly. But anyway, good, that's you opening the door. Still have rust fear. Anyway, so the first thing I want to talk about today is the fact that they have updated the building system. So before, if you've played Rust Alpha before, you'll know. If you haven't, this will be new to you. Before Devblog 50, with the building system, it was linear. You started out with your weird stick hut, like you have here with this door frame, and you went from wood to stone to metal. They have changed that drastically. So as you can see right now on my screen, this thing has 25 durability. Used to have 50, they cut it down. So this is your basic unit that you can upgrade, but now it's not linear, because what they're doing is they are moving towards different things in terms of the building system. So you would use wood for one purpose, stone for another, metal for yet another, and a new upgradable thing that they refer to as armored, which marries the properties of all three and gives you the strongest base, essentially. So now, if you look on this, I'm going to use my hammer. I can upgrade to wood, I can upgrade to stone, I can upgrade to sheet metal if I want, or armored. Right now we're going to upgrade it to wood. Nothing's changed. It still looks exactly the same as wood did previously. We upgrade it to stone, it looks exactly the same. But what is different now is actually the amount of damage these things can take. So wood, if I remember correctly, can take... I'm just going to upgrade this pillar for a quick sec so that you can... I can't upgrade it. Cool.
Perfect demonstration.
Never mind then. But wood is something to the tune of 100. Don't quote me on that. I don't know exactly what it is off the top of my head. But they've hacked the durability on all of the building stuff down immensely. So now wood is pretty low, and even sheet metal, as you can see, only has a durability of about 200, which isn't great in terms of the door frame and the walls. It hasn't changed in terms of look, but the durability has gone way down, which leads me to believe, anyway, that they have either kept the same or upped its blast resistance, which is what you would use it for, which would make sense with the theme that they're going for, where you use each different type for a different purpose. But what we have, our front door and this wall over here, are what are called Uber. And they have 1,000 durability. They're the strongest thing you're going to be able to get now, and they are next to impossible to break down with anything short of whatever Rust Alpha's equivalent of C4 is. Also, we finally got an airdrop. We have guns. It was incredible. It landed right beside us, and I thought I was going to shit a fucking brick.
That's never happened to us before. We've never gotten an airdrop on here.
Not once, and not one person was running towards it either, but I digress.
Oops.
So, in addition to that, they've also upgraded the window bars, which is kind of cool, because previously you just had those sticks. They had 100 or 200 durability, whatever it was, and that was the only thing. Now you can upgrade them to metal or Uber, and they've got a lot more durability to them. Can't shoot through them, But yeah, no, they're pretty cool in that respect. But yeah, in terms of the building supplies, everything has gone down in durability. They've added a new thing, and they've kind of taken the whole system in a different direction in terms of what they actually want you to use the types for. As you can see on the outside, everything looks the same, stone looks the same. Which brings me to my next point being out here. They added bridges.
They did.
Naturally spawning bridges, which I'm going to go down and check out right now. My video should be in the top left-hand corner?
No, it's gonna be you on the main one. I'm just breaking trees.
Oh, fuck, okay. I am honored. Anyway, they have added these ultra kawaii naturally spawning bridges, in addition to a couple of other things, but they're kind of cool. You can cross bodies of water a lot easier now, and that's about all you can do with them so far. You can build on/by them. Another thing they've added are these flowers and these bushes, which I believe are as of the Devblog 51, as I don't remember seeing them before that. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. They look like shit from a distance, but I'm sure they will upgrade that as time goes on, and they will improve render
What's the
quality
help with the?
at a
What's
distance.
the help with the rendering? Because like way away, there's no need to render something that's way off in the distance
Yeah.
until you get right close.
They look like 2D pop art in the distance, essentially.
Yeah.
But another thing that they've added, which is really cool, and that I'm going to try and find, you can see it across the water there. It's actually rivers. They've added flowing rivers. It's that weird blue thing emptying into the lake that kind of looks glowy from here, but it
looks a little bit unnatural, but it looks cool.
Yeah,
It's very neat.
They're interesting. I definitely think they could use some tweaking, but as a concept, they're pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, this is Rust Alpha for a reason, so
Yeah.
it's not like you can blame them for any of that garbage.
Yeah. No, like they're taking this game in a lot of really cool directions, and I definitely like what they did with the building update. I like airdrops, barrels, the whole idea of the drop system. It's very interesting, and it makes for a very immersive game that you really care about when your salad gets tossed by somebody who got to the airdrop first and now has guns.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, but no, it's pretty cool. Another thing that they actually changed, I'm just going to go inside the house here so that I can pull up my menu without fear of getting picked off at a distance. But another major thing they changed is the icons for all of the items. So they're a lot more cartoony now. They're a lot more I hesitate to say holy AIDS. I hesitate to say eclectic, but they are very different looking for the most part. They're cool.
nice.
They're nice. They're really nice looking, but they definitely did some big changes in terms of that. And then another thing, as you can probably see on my screen by my character, whose nudity is not censored, Alex, put a little happy face over my dingaling.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so they didn't change the whole nudity thing, but
Fucking cat.
yeah, so my junk is now pixelated. Alex, you can stop actually make the happy face spin around and fly off screen. Thank you.
Great. Thanks. Yeah, I'll get right on that.
You're welcome. That is a solid hour of video editing for you right there.
Especially with how new I am to Adobe Premiere. Anywho,
light years ahead of where I am, but
the one thing you forgot to mention right off the bat, though.
Yeah.
You're black.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. They have added skin tones, which you can see on my screen. I am very dark. Alex is less so. So I don't know if there's a gradation that just kind of randomly happens or what it is.
According to what I read, it was apparently it can change by your Steam ID, but since me and Graham are both in Canada, I'm not quite sure why he's black.
Because there are black Canadians too, you fucking bigot.
Oh god, I knew I was going to get blamed for some kind of racistness.
The best part is it's usually me. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
I don't need a court date. I'm fine. But regardless, yeah, so they've added that, which is kind of cool. They're adding some new character designs into the game, which might bode well for like actually being able to customize your character a little bit in the future.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool. The other major thing they've added, which is pretty cool, is a stone pickaxe that you can craft right off the bat, which is basically just a stone that is strung onto a piece of wood.
I'm terrible at this.
But it makes gathering a lot easier because you can now get 33 to 55 of any given item when you smack a rock instead of 10 or 5, which makes gathering a lot easier right off the bat. And they've also changed the stone hatchet up a little bit, so instead of 15, it now gives you 20 wood for every hit.
Yep, as it's kind of the it's meant to be the opposite of the stone hatchet, because like the stone hatchet is for gathering trees, the stone pickaxe for gathering rocks.
As one would expect.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's turning out really good. Like, they're adding some new features, which is nice. Some of the nice things that you had in the original Rust Legacy, things like pickaxes that you can, well, back there you had to get them. Now you can actually craft them, which is really nice.
Yeah.
The crafting system in this game is light years ahead of Legacy, where you had to find all these gross blueprints to craft anything of remote use.
Yep.
Now you
But at least
can,
it was easy to find them on there.
Yeah, it's a little harder to find blueprints on this, but at least you have enough off the bat that you're not screwed, essentially.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. That is more or less all that I had to talk about. Is there anything that you wanted to add?
What about the window bars?
I talked about the window bars.
Wow,
You can tell how
I'm
much
really
you
paying
listen
attention.
to me. Yeah, just listen to me drone on.
I'm collecting barrels, so.
Oh, barrels.
Yeah. Barrels.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think
No,
that's about it.
It's really cool. Like, I love the look of the new armored upgrades. I love how durable they are. I hate how difficult it is to break anything, because if you get locked out of your house with a key lock and you don't have a key, then as we found out, you have to kind of find an alternative route to get around anywhere, because you are going nowhere fast if you don't keep spare keys in your house.
Yeah, you found that out pretty hardcore.
Yeah. So I'm not saying they should change it because it's a mechanic and it works, but definitely if you're going to do anything that is key lock based, keep spares in a chest in your house and keep a sleeping bag in there, because you actually can't craft a key for a lock unless you have another key for that lock in your inventory.
Yeah, which is a good and bad thing, but like I don't know, like you can't get too mad at them because it only makes sense.
Yeah.
But like it's and if you die in your house and you spawn out of your house and you try to get back in, there's that key lock. It's a little bit the nature of what Rust is and how Rust is and all that good stuff.
So I found a little perfect example to highlight these new bushes that they added right here. So as you can see on my screen, they look like 2D pop art in the distance. They are a pixelated mess. And as I walk towards them, they stay a pixelated mess for the most part, especially the yellow ones.
Yeah.
Until I get real nice and close, and then all of a sudden they pop into definition. Like, you have to be basically on top of these weird yellow flowers. You have to be within like 2 meters before they'll actually render.
That's with the draw distance set up, as far as it goes.
Yeah. So,
at least it is for me.
Yeah, me too. Like, take it with a grain of salt. It's, it's the first time they've introduced it, so next Devblog, there's probably going to be, quote me on this, some form of patch for that makes them render better, because I imagine they'll be getting some complaints about that, if nothing else.
I'm gonna make sure to quote that.
Quote that, make the text spin around on the video. Graham 2014.
Oh boy, okay.
There you go. There's another solid hour of video editing for you.
Thanks, and I was supposed to do that tonight.
You're getting faster at it, you'll be fine.
Not at Adobe Premiere.
Oh, are you? Oh, right, I forgot that now we're using something completely different.
Yeah, I thought I'd try my luck at it.
Yeah. Oh,
Anyway.
also, before we, I suppose, end anything on this, we have found out, I guess, that they have tweaked from 50 to 51. It appears that they've tweaked the armored when you upgrade to it a little bit, because before it would only take metal and stone, if I recall correctly, but now it takes 200 metal, 200 stone, and 200 wood.
I thought that's how it was before.
No, it just took metal and stone, and it was really wonky about it. But now that they seem to have fixed it, because it would take, it would be like, it would say it took 100 metal and 100 stone, and then after that it would say it took an additional 100 metal. Which is strange, and it was kind of a sore spot for me because I had to do them one at a time and make sure that I only had 100 metal in my inventory at a time, otherwise it would just eat up metal twice as fast for no good reason.
Right, I remember that. All our metal was suddenly disappearing.
Yeah, but as you can see, like, I can go straight from stone to armored with this like I'm doing now. I, of course, can't do it now because I'm out of stone in my inventory, but it takes... let me get some more stone here. We should have some lying around. And if we don't, slap me up and call me Spanky, I don't know. But,
I got some stone on me. I'm right outside the house.
I've got it. But, like, you can upgrade it to armored or metal, like, anything right from this menu. You don't have to go linearly anymore, which is really nice. And you upgrade it to metal, and if you look on the bottom, it says 200 metal fragments, 200 stone, 200 wood is what it takes. So, it seems like they've standardized that, because the door frame, they all, or the walls, they seem to take the same amount now, which is nice, because you were it was a guessing game before how much you needed, like a foundation be different from a wall, be different from a door, be different from a ceiling. I haven't tried to upgrade any ceiling or foundations since 51, but we'll have to see. It's definitely an improvement. They got rid of a lot of the initial weirdness that was going on with the armored upgrades, which I keep calling Uber for whatever reason. I don't know why, I just want to call them Uber.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Is that all? I think that's all.
I think so. We are running into 18 minutes here. So, oh, you can also beat people with torches, which we found.
It's a good and bad thing.
I don't know if that's part of the Devblog. It's probably not, but I love it. That you can just bludgeon someone with your torch. It really doesn't do much by way of damage. Oh, there's my blood mist. But it's fun to do in the middle of the night when there's nothing
Especially
else
when
to
it's
do.
all dark.
Yeah, you basically play tag by beating each other to death with torches.
Or shooting arrows next to them, accidentally into their head, killing them.
You're never gonna let me live that down, are you?
Nope.
Be nice, or I'll get you with the gun.
You sure you want to get rid of our disguise like that?
Come at me, bro. Shoot you in your wiener. I will shoot you in your pixelated penis.
Fucking gotcha. Oh my god.
Oh, that was so satisfying.
That was so loud, I'm so scared.
Also, I think it would be interesting if they did a little something with the gun system itself on this, so that you reload based on how many bullets you need in the gun, because I'm pretty sure the bolt action takes 3 bullets, and I only shot 1, but it showed me putting in 3. So it would be nice to see them do, like, different animations depending on how many you actually do need to reload into the gun. I don't know. It's a little nitpicky thing, but I think it would do a little bit in terms of immersion, I guess.
I hear you.
Immersion being used in the loosest sense. But anyway, we're coming up on probably 20 minutes here, so we should probably just say next time on Tea Stains.
Alright, next time on Tea Stains. We'll do another Devblog video for sure.
Yeah, next week.
Maybe some more gameplay of this week if we can. Probably not.
Yeah, we're busy. It's that time of year.
Yeah.
I have just gotten through midterms, and now I've got all my lab assignments. Alex is working like a dog.
Yep. So yeah, next time on Tea Stains.
More pixelated junk. Alex, throw another happy face on that.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.